Robert Ryan, born Robert Bushnell. Ryan, on November 11, 1909, in Chicago, Illinois, grew up in a relatively privileged environment. The son of a successful builder, he had access to educational and cultural opportunities that shaped his early development. Ryan attended Dartmouth College, where he distinguished himself as a standout athlete, particularly in boxing. This passion for the sport would later inform some of his most memorable roles. After graduating in 1932 with a degree in English, Ryan explored a variety of jobs, from ranch hand to stoker, before discovering his true calling in acting, which he pursued with remarkable dedication. Acting training and early career. Ryan honed his craft at the Max Reinhardt Workshop in Hollywood, immersing himself in a disciplined, classical approach to acting. He began on stage, learning techniques that would serve him throughout his career. His first major film role arrived in 1940, but it took several years for him to gain widespread recognition. Ryan's early career was marked by perseverance, as he gradually transitioned from supporting parts to more prominent roles. This period instilled a work ethic and sense of professionalism that would define him. By the mid-1940s, Ryan was emerging as a compelling and versatile talent in Hollywood. Breakthrough with Crossfire. Ryan's breakthrough came in 1947 with the film Crossfire, where he portrayed a bigoted ex-soldier. The performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor and showcased his willingness to tackle dark, morally complex characters. This role set the stage for much of his future work, as Ryan became known for intense, brooding figures wrestling with inner conflict or social injustice. Despite frequent casting as villains or emotionally disturbed men, he infused every role with authenticity and psychological depth, earning the respect of critics and audiences alike for his fearless approach to storytelling. Principles and politics. Off-screen, Ryan was a principled and politically engaged individual. He strongly opposed racial discrimination and was an advocate for civil rights, speaking out at a time when such positions carried professional risk. Ryan resisted the pressures of the House Un-American Activities Committee and aligned with liberal organizations, standing firm against potential blacklisting during the McCarthy era. His convictions informed his choice of roles, as he often selected projects that addressed social issues or highlighted marginalized perspectives. This alignment of personal belief and artistic expression became a defining characteristic of his career, giving his performances a resonance beyond the screen. Film career highlights. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Ryan's career flourished across genres. He delivered memorable performances in films like The Setup, 1949. Drawing on his boxing background to convey existential despair, and Bad Day at Black Rock, 1955, which explored prejudice and human morality. Ryan continued to take on challenging roles in Odds Against Tomorrow, 1959, and Billy Budd, 1962, consistently demonstrating his ability to engage with complex themes. He also excelled in westerns, including The Naked Spur, 1953, and The Wild Bunch, 1969, bringing depth and emotional gravitas to a genre often defined by stoic archetypes, theater, and stage work. In addition to his film career, Ryan remained deeply committed to theater. He appeared on Broadway multiple times, most notably in Long Day's Journey into Night, where his dramatic range and emotional intensity earned critical praise. Ryan viewed theater as a purer form of artistic expression and regularly returned to the stage, even amid Hollywood success. His dedication to live performance reflected a belief in the enduring power of human storytelling, and it allowed him to explore roles that cinema could not always accommodate. This dual focus on film and theater enriched his craft and reinforced his reputation as a disciplined and versatile actor. Personal life and family. On March 11, 1939, Ryan married Jessica Cadweller, a woman who shared his intellectual interests and progressive convictions. Their marriage spanned more than 3 decades, founded on mutual respect and a shared commitment to social justice, education, and the arts. The couple had 3 children: Timothy, born 1946, Cheney, born 1948, and Lisa, born 1951. Cheney became a distinguished academic, serving as a research fellow at Oxford University and later a professor at the University of Oregon. The Ryan household was one of intellectual engagement and cultural stimulation, fostering curiosity and critical thinking in all their children. Life at the Dakota. For many years, the Ryan family lived in the iconic Dakota apartment building in Manhattan, New York City. Known for its distinctive German Renaissance architecture, the Dakota offered elegant accommodations and proximity to Manhattan's vibrant cultural life. The Ryans eventually sublet and sold their apartment to John Lennon and Yoko Ono, linking them indirectly to a pivotal moment in music and cultural history. Their residence reflected both a refined taste and a commitment to intellectual and artistic engagement, placing them at the intersection of private life and broader cultural influence in mid-20th century New York. Rivalry with Robert Mitchum Ryan had a notable mutual disdain with fellow actor Robert Mitchum, rooted not in personal incidents, but ideological differences. Ryan's moral seriousness and dedication to social causes clashed with Mitchum's ironic detachment and world-weary cynicism. This contrast represented two visions of masculinity in post-war America: Ryan as the principled fighter, Mitchum as the detached survivor. Despite their personal animosity, both remained consummate professionals, completing projects together without confrontation. Those who observed their interactions described a palpable coldness, with neither actor acknowledging the other, yet neither allowing their differences to disrupt the work at hand. Later, career and final roles. Ryan continued to select roles that aligned with his conscience throughout the 1960s and early 1970s. His final film, The Iceman Cometh, 1973, directed by John Frankenheimer and based on Eugene O'Neill's play, saw Ryan portray a haunted former anarchist while privately battling terminal cancer. This performance reflected his unyielding dedication and professionalism, as he delivered a powerful, nuanced portrayal despite declining health. Ryan's later work reinforced his reputation as an actor committed to authenticity, moral engagement, and the exploration of human complexity, leaving an enduring mark on cinema and theater alike. Legacy and death. Robert Ryan passed away from lung cancer in New York City on July 11, 1973, at the age of 63. Diagnosed during the final year of his life, he faced his illness with quiet stoicism, continuing to work almost until the end. He was survived by his 3 children and remembered by peers for his integrity and talent. Though often cast as villains or morally conflicted characters, Ryan was known personally as soft-spoken, compassionate, and principled. His advocacy for civil rights, nuclear disarmament, and social justice reflected a life in which personal ethics and professional excellence were inseparable. Reflection and impact. Ryan's life and career exemplify the balance of moral conviction and artistic dedication. He managed to combine a successful Hollywood career with family stability and unwavering adherence to principles. Despite portraying darkness and conflict on screen, he remained committed to bettering society off-screen. Ryan's humility and quiet gratitude for his life and family reflect a profound sense of fulfillment. His legacy endures not only through memorable films and stage performances, but also through the ethical framework he maintained, serving as an inspiring example of integrity, professionalism, and dedication to both craft and conscience.